Alright, this is the moment. I'm going to leave Vietnam and on the way to Laos. Although I'm not sure if I'm actually going to make it today because it's 350 kilometers. But we're gonna try. I have no idea how the next day will go, but we'll see. The last bit of Vietnam on the way to Laos is really pretty. On the way we came across a waterfall which apparently is dry, but we're gonna check it out anyway. Well, you go first, try it out. We arrived at the Laos border. Border is closed. We'll open tomorrow from 7 AM. And there are only 2 hotels here. We have a nice piece of wood again to sleep on, but they have a cozy blanket and we asked another one, so it's a little bit softer. We did try to spend all our Vietnamese money, so we have enough for the room and we have $3 left to have dinner, breakfast and buy water, and that is not gonna work out. So I'm not too sure how we're gonna do that, but at least we can have dinner tonight and then we'll see further tomorrow. Since it has been breaking down a couple times, I've decided to do a little more of the maintenance myself, especially when I'm going in another country. And I used to really like this when I had a scooter. So yeah, I decided to get into it a little bit more, so then at least when something breaks on the way, I can also fix it myself and maintain it, so I'm sure or there's a bigger chance something doesn't break. That is where I stayed last night. We are in Nameo, a little town at the border between Vietnam and Laos, and supposedly it should be reasonably easy to cross the border here without a motorcycle license and with a Vietnamese motorbike. So we're gonna see that, and I thought I'd show you a little bit of how this town looks like. It literally is nothing. Yesterday we had a really simple kind of dinner at the only place that was open. Anyway, see it for yourself. That is where I did an oil change yesterday. And this is where we ate yesterday. We got a hairdresser. I can get a last minute haircut if I want to. Yeah, the meat just lies open on the table in this country with the flies on it. Everywhere. It is not as hygienic as I am used to. And for some reason there are like 5 hotels here, but 4 of them are closed, so there's only 1 open, so maybe this border just isn't used as much as it used to be back in the days. And that is the border we are going to cross very soon. We're waiting in the office room. He just said sit down and he walked away, so I have no idea where he went. This was the weirdest border crossing that I've ever had. Do you want to tell the story? Should I tell the story? Me? Okay, so anyway, we arrived and he showed me like a 200,000 dong bill, like from a draw, like if it was illegal. And I paid him, I didn't have dong anymore, so I paid him $10, put it in a draw. And then he showed us 2 million as if we were supposed to pay him 2 million. I didn't get it because that's like double the price of a 1 month visa, which is $25. So I showed him on the sign $25, and then he was like, no, and then okay, and then we could continue. Well, we only paid $10, and then I had to go to the motorbike registration, which was only $10. So we crossed the border and have a 2-month visa each, and only paid $10 in total, plus 10 for the motorbike. Weird, but anyway, we're there. Yay! And we can continue into Laos. It doesn't look much right now, but that is okay. Goodbye, Vietnam. Well, that was apparently more like a check out. How do you call those things? I don't know. How do you call those things? Hoe noem je die dingen hier, Femke? The border crossings. Yeah. That was more like a check out border crossing at Vietnam, because here's another one to get into Laos. Cannot pay by credit cards, so you have to pay cash. So luckily I still had just enough cash from selling my bicycle in New Zealand. You have to pay $40 per person, which I think is ridiculous, but it's the way it is. I hope we can continue soon. Alright, well, everything is set and we can continue. I had to pay $3 to import the motorbike, which is nothing. Yeah, and 40 each for the visa, so we can continue. Yes! That was a 15-minute time lapse of the border. As you see, there is not much going on. And he just paid 50,000, which is $2 at the Vietnamese border, to get his bike in and nothing for himself. So that means they screwed us.